Hey everybody, welcome to my flight deck. Captain Mike here. As you can see, we're using X-Plane 12 Beta 3. We've got the latest version of the Zebo mod in here, the early edition, .7. And you can see FDS, XP, and TJSJ, the versions we're using there as well. I've been down for a little bit, well, because of daily life stuff, but aside from that, I was having issues with USB and power. I was losing my first officer's comm, nav radio, as well as the captain's nav radio, and the flight altitude, land altitude, AC/DC panel indicators. And as it turns out, in X-Plane 12, I must be drawing too much out of the USBs, because with the added camera giving you the front view, I lose those radios and whatnot. Disconnecting that camera seems to have gotten rid of the problem. So the radios have been back during testing yesterday. And the stutters that I had on my last flight coming from San Juan down to St. Martin have also been corrected. As it turns out, the camera, I have an Elgato dongle that hooks up to my camera. And that was just part of the way in. And that's why there was a lot of stutters on the video, and I didn't see them here in the flight deck itself. So that's been fixed as well. I'm back in St. Martin, and we're going to head on back to San Juan. This is an Ameriflight, flight number 6918. It departs at 4:09 p.m., gets in at 5. We've got flight level 200, 20,000 feet. The Pelican 2 departure, runway 10, and runway 10 on the way in with the Chaka 4 arrival. The aircraft is cold and dark. I haven't done anything in here whatsoever. The only thing that's up really is the my load data sheet. I don't even have my electronic flight bag up on my tablet here because it's not working with 12. So I'm going to have to wait for that to get fixed. In the meantime, I'll have to use this to go back and forth between the Zebo mod, the EFB, and my charts. So I do believe we are set up here, and the doors are open. Only thing I want to get is my zero fuel weight. And we're looking at 126,003. Now fuel. Block fuel is 112.04. And what's our payload? And our payload is going to be 31.0. Okay, that looks good. Okay, that's set. Alright, so I've got my fuel and payload on board now, so how about we get going? And you know what? Since I haven't been in here in a while, I'm going to use my Boeing Flow that I created some time ago. It's for when I get rusty and for when I have new people in the flight deck. I can take them through every button and switch from cold and dark to securing on the back end, and they get to play with all the button switches, dials, and whatnot. So I'm going to run through this just to see how this latest update and everything is going to perform. So I've got my dispatch load sheet, DC voltmeter selected to bat, DC battery switch on guarded, Standby power switch is auto guarded. Alternate flaps off guarded. Fuel pump switches are off. Hydraulic pumps, wipers, I'm sorry, wipers left and right are set to park. Hydraulic pumps 2 and 1 are off. Landing gear is down. We've got 3 green and 3 green. Weather radar is set to test. Fire warning, master caution reset. Fault in up. And overheat fire. Okay. Ground power APU. We're going to go on ground power. Ground power is available. Ground power is on. AC voltmeter selected to ground power. Bleed panel set as shown below. We're on unconditioned air, so we're going to be on left and right packs are auto. Recircs are auto. Isolation valve is open. And APU on the gens are open and APU is off. That's fine. Electrical panel check set. And galley power is coming on. IRS select this. Emergency exit lights are on. Air conditioning looks pretty comfortable in there. We'll just cycle that switch. CDU into present position. We're in TNCM. And GPS is grabbing 1825. So they're pretty close, so they're pretty good. Alright, flaps are up, up, and up. Parking brake. Alright, we don't have enough. Just waiting on the brake pressure gauge to pop up. Should be good. Parking brake is set and exterior lights, and we're going to give him position, and it's daytime. We don't need the logo light. Okay, pre-flight leading edge devices. Service interphone is off. Engine reverses are extinguished. EEC switches are on guarded. Crew oxygen is 20,000. Passenger oxygen is normal guarded. Flight recorder. Let's test that. And Mach speed warning 1 and 2. Stall warning 1 and 2. I can't hear that. I don't know if you can. I'll come back and test that again. It may not be long enough. Alright, we have 3 green on the landing gear and PSCU is out. Let's check our oxygen flow. Okay, that's good. Lights test. Must be a loose wire in there. Take a look at that. Looking good. Okay, flight controls A and B on guard, all the flaps are off guard, spoilers A and B on guard, yaw damper is on. VHF nav, normal IRS, normal FMC is normal, source selector set to auto, control panel set to normal. Fuel temp is fine, cross feed check. Fuel pumps are off, AC/DC panel is set, equipment cooling is set to normal, emergency exit lights on. Smoking seatbelt sign.
The seatbelt sign is on.
Power
Please be
test.
seated and fasten your seatbelt.
And window overheat.
This has been minor with penalties again. It's called Carolina bound properly to the left.
ABO
All of the
off,
headlights
TAT
are
test.
closed and all passengers are seated.
Temp probe indicator should extinguish, but it doesn't. I think it's bottled. Wing and engine anti-iso off. Electric 1 and 2 and hydraulic pumps are off. Forward entry, forward cargo, and aft cargo doors are open. Test, test, test on the flight data recorder, voice recorder. Differential pressure and cabin climb pressure are 0, which they should be. We're at the gate with the doors open. Temp is good. Our recirc fans are order. All packs are set to auto. Isolation valve is open. Gen 1 and 2 are on. APU is off. Master caution reset. Overheat test. Main body overheat, air conditioning, and master caution. Today's flight is 20,000, I believe. Yes. Lights. All good. And first flight of the day, we're going to the right selector. Alright, ATIS. Let's get ATIS. In my charts. 2765. No ATIS. Are we gonna get any radios? Let's see. In the meantime, let's get it the hard way. Getting that either. What about tower?
Tower, good morning. KLM,
We get tower.
Number 2,
Let's put that
KLM,
on progress. No data. Okay, lovely. Alright, so ATIS is done. We would get clearance. The clearance frequency isn't working, but if we were flying online, we would submit this to VetSim. We would get approval. Okay, program the flight management computer.
80 left, check the takeoff, the latest call. First for takeoff, next touch on 017. Got a 4 for Romeo, the latest call, 187 to the left.
37800, Y26
To the left,
rating.
187, KLM, 4 for Romeo.
We are active. TNCM. And we're heading to TJSJ. And our flight number is AMF 6918. And departure. It's going to be runway 10. And we've got the Pelican 2 departure to Juice.
Kilometer 36, 187 to the left, the wind is long 60 degrees. Gentlemen, 187 kilometer 36.
Is Takeoff 4.
Switch 76 Juliet, 187, switch for takeoff, the wind is calm. Okay, 187 switch for takeoff, switch for
Let's have a look at that. And bring up that chart as well.
Goedemorgen, KLM 961. Magic Coastal Terrain, number 2. Number 2, KLM 961.
Track 1
Protocol 6 is on, good morning. Are you ready?
Cross 10, above 4,000.
Protocol 6 is on at Echo 5, line up away,
180.
Echo 5, line up and wide, 2-1 English.
We're going straight up, but that would be
Good
4,000
night, protocol, the wind is 170 degrees 5, gusting 10, 187, good land. Good land, 187, good, I'm not too short. Protocol 1, Raquel, up 87,
180.
Kilometer 2, good, number 2.
10 mile DME. And then we've got 315 on the intercept to juice. And that's 520.
50 degrees 5 knots, gusting 10, 187, good land. Clear and 187, okay, 187.
Juice. Chaga. Let's see. Runway 10. And then we have to hold. And that looks very good. Okay.
Hello, 258, number 2, the approach. Number 2.
Alright, CFW is 126. Reserve. Final reserve is 2.3. Plus index is 30. Flight level is 20,000 feet.
Got a 26 Mike, 187 good line, the name is 170 degrees, 90. Clear low 187, got a 26 Mike.
Let's find out top of climb. 115 at 12. ISO deviation is going to be 16. And I didn't run this through Top Cat, so we're not going to do any
Velocity at 8404 and Echo 5.
CG is 26.2. It's going to be a flaps 5 takeoff. There is no runway slope.
80 left, after that, 8404.
The winds. Zero 80 at 10. 8988 is what we have on the data sheet, so since we can't get anything else, that's what we're going to use. Okay, and that's done. Descent forecast, let's put that in. We're at 20, right? So let's put in, let me grab that. Alright. 15. 10.
Southwest Jet 8404, the wind is calm,
We've got 113 at 8.
Left, Echo 5, clear for takeoff, Southwest Jet 8404.
We've got 121 at 9. And we've got 162 at 15.
Hello, 5 is Romeo, number 2. Number 2.
And ISO deviation average is 16. And TJSJ.
Hello, good morning, Officer Jet 69, alright? Echo 5, 1 at left, good for your duty. Officer Jet 691, 18 left, Echo 5, clear for takeoff, the wind is calm. Pick up 1 at left, Echo 5, Officer Jet 691.
And I do believe that takes care of that. Alright, CDU is done. Let's get our radios set now.
Delta 47, the wind 130
Shots.
degrees, 8 knots, coming 240, clear takeoff. Goodbye. Clear takeoff, 24, Delta 47, good day. Can I provide X-ray Porsche possible by 7, no, heavy average, about 2 minutes ago now, wind 130 degrees, 10 knots, coming to 4, clear
That
takeoff.
is set
Go to work,
for
mid takeoff, can I provide
80. That is good. That's set. The only thing we have, we don't have
Delta 135.
we don't have ground, we don't have taxi, so our radios are basically set. Let's put
Line away from 124, Delta 135. Delta 135, wind
the
is
background
130 degrees,
frequency.
and 1 knots.
Alright, so the radios are set.
24, clear to go, Delta
I'm gonna have
135.
terrain, position, data, airport, station. I'm gonna be on the master.
Singapore
You can have weather, station,
good morning.
data,
Singapore
position.
TJSJ, line for me, coming to 4, Sierra 7. Line up and with runway
This is
24
looking
via
good,
Sierra 7,
looking pretty
Singapore
good.
323.
And 144. Trim's gonna be 450. Actually, I'm gonna have to reset that again anyway, so we'll leave that be for now. Alright, and VNAV, LNAV.
Airport 323 lining up.
Alright, EFIS panels,
Singapore 323, I guess,
CP done. Pulse wheel steering is normal, locked. Clock is set. Let's check out the use. Mains are looking good. Lower. Fine. Auto flight, good. Artificial horizon is fine. 45 in the speed check. We got V1 at 131, V2 144. Our initial cleared altitude, well, we're going right to 20,000 feet. We got 2988 and 180 on the heading. We've got terrain on the nav display that's looking good. Standby gauges are fine, and one set auto. Speed reference is set to auto. Fuel flow reset. Auto brake is set to reject and take off. Okay. That should put us. Alright, engine instruments. We've got sufficient fuel, oil. That's fine. Okay, speed brake is down. Auto brake is set. Down. Is set to cut off. And let's take out. Let's put that back to 450. Set, that is set. Our bottles, good. Cargo fire. And we are good. 2200 TA and standby. And let's run our test.
Adjust vertical speed. Adjust. Climb. Climb now.
Check out
Climb,
rudder trim.
climb now.
Let's see, you should be able to see that.
Climb. Crossing. Climb.
Good morning,
Left and right, and then what we'll do is we'll zero that back out.
Descend. Descend. Crossing. Descend.
Stab trim is normal. Good.
Crossing. Descend. Descend. Descend now.
No fuel in the center tank.
Descend now. Increase climb. Increase climb. Increase descent. Increase descent. Maintain vertical speed. Maintain. Maintain vertical speed.
And we don't have a HUD, so
Maintain.
we don't have to worry about
Monitor
HGS.
vertical speed. TCAS test. Pass.
Okay, and ground proximity. We'll run a long one, we haven't been here in a while. So we got our zero fuel weight, our N1s, reduced max. We got our V speeds, V1, VR, V2. Our stab trim is set at 4.50. Fuel pumps are on. APU starting right now.
Too low, terrain. Too low, gear. Too low, flat. Too low.
And we don't have better pushback, so we're going to back out on our own power. May not be all that pretty, but
Approaching decision height. Minimum.
2,500.
give me
1,500. 400, 300, 200, 100, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10. Wind shear, wind shear, wind shear. Too low, terrain. Terrain ahead. Terrain ahead. Terrain ahead. Full up. Obstacle. Obstacle ahead. Full up.
Today 76.
Running simulator could not be detected. Alright, I'm gonna have to go take a look and see what's going on with Navigraph. It does it every now and then, I don't know why. But that's all done. Let me just finish this section. APU.
Good morning, Houston 5446 ILS.
APU power, that test is done.
5446 Tower, hello, yes,
Continue, Houston
And let's get on. Well, it hasn't been a minute yet. By the time I get back, it will be.
5446, 28 to the place for now,
833.
Looks like I lost my internet there for a little bit. We got some bad storms in the area. So that seemed to have knocked me out. But we're back now. Alright, so before push, zero fuel weight we've got, N1's reduced, max we've got our V speeds. V1, VR, V2 is set. Stab trim is set at 450. Fuel pumps are on. We're on APU gen power, and now we want to go on bleed air.
Short 644, clear to left runway 33, wind 290 degrees, clear to left 33 low.
And let's make sure these doors are buttoned up.
Top 636 in Dublin.
Get those doors buttoned up.
Ladies and gentlemen, the boarding doors are closed. Flight attendants prepare doors for departure. Cross check, fair price staff, stand by for all calls.
Okay, since we're going to be backing out on our own power, we're going to get these engines up and running. Alright, so pushback time is going to be noted. And basically, the first officer would push their ET clock, the button on their chronographer, and that'll get stopped when we set the brakes on the back end. And when we enter and exit the runway, that's when I'm going to use my in-route button. Okay, so, and let's see, backs are off. Pressure is good, anti-collision light is coming on. I'm going to give you the engine data. And we're starting number 2. So we're looking for N2 of 21% or better max motoring. Introduce fuel. Right now, up to engine start, Zebo mod, ZHSI, and FDS to XP have been flawless. Start number 1. Oops.
Plus 3942, wind 300 degrees, 3 knots, runway 60 degrees. Clear to land, runway 33 knots, 3942. Kłaniamy się, wiesz, loty terminal. Na tej stronie pilot. Kłaniam się.
Alright, before taxi, okay, fuel levers are set to cut off engine generators. And Gen 1. Probe heat switches coming on. Engine wing, any ice is required, don't need that. Hydraulics, 2 and 1 are on. Bleed panel check set. Exterior lights is needed. Well, we'll put the taxi light on once we get away from here. APU is needed. We don't need you anymore. Master caution recall. Flaps are set for takeoff. That is 5, yes. Transponder TA and auto. Weather radar to auto. Flight controls free and clear. Give you the multifunction. And I'm gonna take that back. Alright, we're good. So how about we push on back out of here? They did let us go, did they not? Let's check and make sure. Yeah. How about we? One more time. There we go. I didn't think they were going to let us go for a second there. And give me back my charts. Set that brake. Let's run through that again, and you're on. Fuel cut-offs, engine generator AC, probe heat, engine hydraulic bleed, external lights, APU, right, master caution flaps, that is done before takeoff.
Travel 7309, runway 300 degrees 4 knots, runway 33 line, Vakay Sierra 2.
And Vakay by SCRT, jet travel 7309.
I made some changes to my monitors. There's a smooth function inside these Samsungs, these 4Ks, and having them set to standard seems to have smoothed out the stutters that I was getting while making some turns. Doesn't get rid of all of them, but it definitely has reduced it quite a bit.
Goodbye.
Actually, this scenery looks rather nice for default.
Tower 399 establish
It's going to be interesting to see what these 3D developers or third-party developers are going to bring to the table, because a lot of these default airports look good. The gateway idea that Austin had, it's a brilliant idea. Get the people that know the area, that fly it all the time, that have talent to build these for you, so you can include them in your gateway. It's brilliant. Alright, let's stop here. And let's run through that now. Flight attendants notified. Exterior lights. You can come off. Engine start selectors. Auto throttle is armed. Transponder TARA. Pocket brake release. Throttle's 40%. And we are on our way.
Advance Peter November Foxtrot, good morning, line up runway 29.
Line up runway 29, November Foxtrot.
The buildings look way better. I think the driveways and the walk paths that they made into the houses dressed them up really nice. They don't look like they're just plopped in the middle of grass. Some stutter going on there. I'm getting 30 frames though.
Advance Peter November Foxtrot, means 290 degrees 4 knots, runway 29 for takeoff, airborne 12880
We did pick up runway 29 from 32 November Foxtrot,
A little bit of a flicker there, but not much. Alright, we're at 40%. Let them stabilize. And we're out of here.
7309, establish runway 3389.
Thrust is set. Airspeed is active. 80 knots. Check. Oh, got a repeat message there. I'm going to have to take a look at that.
V1, rotate.
Some flicker going on there in that right monitor.
Positive rate.
Gear up.
Attention all aircraft. St. Martin Grand Cape altimeter 29991.
1000.
User 1567, being double line up runway 29 and 3 coast ready.
757, line up runway 29.
And 3 port ready.
Flaps 1.
Roger. Lots 2 kilo echo, being double line up runway 29.
Runway 29, all destroyed for ground.
Flaps up.
Honor 71, good morning, number 1. Honor 71, register 616.
160 now, Honor 71.
A little flickering going on out there.
Clear to land 33, location for total.
Doesn't even look close to what's on that chart, huh? I don't know. I'll have to take a look at that.
Goodbye.
Water looks rather nice. And man, we're well above that.
After 221, wind 260 degrees 4 knots, runway 360 to land.
Winds are pushing us a bit. Alright, Zebo, let's see if you can handle that turn. And that's 10,000.
31 different turn, 35 left foot land, wind 290 at 13.
Copy the wind, coming to the land, 135 left, 2331.
Pressurization panels looking good. Yeah, we should be at 315 already.
Flight 52 Denver Tower. Catch my church funnel going 77 on off on runway 35 left to land, wind 28017.
Clear to land, runway 35 left, 25.
Yeah, we're making that wide.
United 1736, heavy contact first sticker. Take that out, 1737.
Not even close to being on there. Well, that shot's a waste. We ain't following it, so.
Just 2921, traffic holding in Bravo 6 cross, wind 26 left, one
Wow, that looks nice.
Clear cross 26 left, back up 0.9, Delta 4920.
Nice and smooth. I hope the camera's picking it up as being nice and smooth. Very nice. Frame rates are locked at 30 and you're holding at 30. That's looking good. Man, 320 what? 323? Yeah, we should be at 315. Alright, now about we let them run around. It's rather smooth out there. That is some view. Man. Well, hopefully I don't lose the internet again. What do we got? 186 miles to San Juan. Another 7.5 to top of climb. Fuel at you should be 8.8. We're at 9.3 right now.
782 down our Mike Charlie 11 Tower with 31016, gust C4, 126 drive, clear to land. Another Mike Charlie.
See if that frequency's working. Nice.
1,000 to go.
Not going to see bed 157, maintain flight level 390. Speedbird 157, good evening, clear and contact.
Nice view. That hard, solid line that you would see in X-Plane 11 is gone. That was one of my... I don't like that at all. You know, it was just... It's in your face constantly when you're at altitude. And this is just way better. See if that's going to stop. A little bit of porpoising going on here. Yeah, definitely a little bit of porpoising effect going on. We're getting a little bit of bob and weave here, a little bob and weave. I think what I'm going to do is take a look at the yoke configuration, see if I can change. I don't know if I'm running cube or if I'm running analog as far as the center is. So we're going to go see if I can change that, maybe ease this up a bit. If not, then it's out of my control. Be back. See if that has any effect on it. Doesn't look like it so far.
Good morning,
Hopefully that gets taken care of. Chaka 292.
Charlie, maintaining flight level 340 shutdown. Tower Cockpit, 650 Charlie, hello, control radar contact, to our proposal.
So we got 90 miles to top a descent. Not going to be much to see, so maybe I'll catch you on the back end.
Radar speed 199, running 3708, contact. Speed 199, good morning, radar contact. Just flight my car position, flight level 310, clear, Pacific 1 Alpha arrival. Flight level 310 and clear, next 1 Alpha, Atlantic 5 MHz.
Everybody welcome on the back end. We're just getting ready to start our descent into San Juan. Matter of fact, here we go. Should be showing up on that chart shortly. Clouds have been amazing the entire ride. You can see San Juan peeking through the clouds and the water. Looks real nice. I know that the camera's not doing it justice. You may not even be picking that up because of the glass shield. But this has been a beautiful ride the entire way.
Airway 3640, contact ground from 31.085. 131.085, Captain 3640, good morning. Is IFAR cancelled? What's the time? Operator, if you wish, IFAR is cancelled now at time 0333. 0333, IFAR cancelled, jump on associated. Other third is sent a joint expression.
Alright, so we've got runway 10, 1097, 1097, 101, 101. Decision height is 250 and our initial reference is 1097, 107, 101. 3143 is already set. Nice view. Some ground peeking through the clouds. Real nice. And Zibo has been performing beautifully. ZHSI Everything is working just fine. The latest version of FDS to XP, right on the money. And we just popped up on the chart. So that's Chaka 4. Our nav arrival into 10.
Roger, 903 Alpha, contact radar 128.155.
Chaka, we should have 7.4 on the fuel. We've got 7.5.
Radar 128.155.
And we're looking good. That is some beautiful view. You can see the beach where it meets the water and then turns green. Very nice. It's not just a sharp, abrupt end of water. Real nice. And to think this is still in beta. I don't think it's going to be in beta long, because it's pretty good from what I can see. That looks good. And it doesn't look like cookie cutter ground textures. It kind of looks like it has that ortho feel to it. The way this is performing and the way it's been working, and I know it's still a beta, 11 is coming closer and closer to being removed from my computer. That's how well this is performing now. Alright, let's see what it's going to look like going through these bad boys.
Check 3 Bravo Yankee, contact Milan 125.727.
And you should not be seeing much in the way of stutters on that camera, because I haven't seen them in here. Oh, this looks fantastic. I know you're not seeing this in 4K like I am, but I would prefer a little more texture in the clouds. They're a little too smooth for my taste, but wow. Looking good. Looking real good. We're below 10,000 feet. How about we get set up here? What do we got? Auxiliary lights and start select the switches, and EFIS panel is already set up for terrain. Nice. Only issue that I've noticed with the Zebo is a little bit of porpoising going on.
Area 113, the new squall 2740. 2740. Area 113, identify, proceed to Lima, uniform.
Man, that is looking real good. And it's smooth. Just having a hard time getting the 240.
Trash Bravo 7309, command to command number 370. 5370, that's Bravo 7309. Chopper 803, you may leave the frequency.
Oh, that's an amazing view. You got the sun coming in through the mountains and the shadows on the right side of them. Wow. And they're all here, 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 all the way out as you look. Very nice. Very, very nice. So we should have 7.4 on the fuel, and we do.
1,000 to go.
From here, we're looking at 22.
Control, good morning, 7X0, Padron 380. Bonjour, 7X0, direct
Nice ride, Zebo. Nice ride.
2303,
Let's get the APU up and running.
Good morning, TNCM 350 is Cortadina.
7272, identify, proceed direct to Udina.
Looks like we got a few droplets of water hitting the windscreen. It's the only thing missing is the nice 3D rain and snow effects that you get in the 3D panel that we don't get to see in the exterior views that we use. It would be nice if they could work out a way where we would get that same view in these windshield, because that would take this to a whole new level.
Good morning, quality 365 Bravo, to take flight level 370. Quality 365
Looks fantastic.
370, after takeoff, Mauricio. Take 370, 365 Bravo.
Yeah, some droplets on the windscreen there.
Morning contractor 6532 flight level 1002 Uber.
Let's slow down here.
632, identify, maintain level 170.
Level 170.
Oh, that looks great. A little bit of flicker there. Frames are holding 30. 2930, 2930. There's a little bit of flicker going on there.
Maintain flight number 370. Maintain 370, 490.
These clouds look fantastic.
Radar, good morning, Swiss 177 heavy, level 270, descending level 180, level 11.
Request to morning, parking 270, 10 plus 200. Swiss 139, good morning, identified.
Good morning, Swiss 396 heavy, level 262, descending 240 at time 250 knots.
Flaps 1.
This is Swiss 296, identified, Roger.
Get right on it.
1,000 to go.
Right to 5.
Swiss 177, proceed direct to Negro, Negro 1 Alpha, descend level 130.
To Negro 1 Alpha, descending level 130, Swiss 177.
Come on, you should be dropping, Johnny. Give me the gear. Man, that was a bit,
2,500.
15 at 195. We got 15.
Swiss 139er, clear direct to Negro, Negro 1 Alpha, descend to level 140.
Flying Mega, Mega 1 Alpha, descend to level 140 with 139.
And no speed restriction for time.
No speed with 139.
And flaps 30. bird. Bit of flicker in that left monitor. The water looks fantastic. Buildings to the right look amazing with the trees. The 3D trees looking great.
500.
I did notice in a few airports that they have some of these towers like right in the runway. Bad spot. They really wouldn't be there in real life. But beautiful ride, Zebo. Beautiful ride. A little bit on the approach there, but
300.
landing.
200.
Yeah, this is looking nice and smooth, so I hope the camera's capturing that as well.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Nice ride, Zebo. Nice ride.
80 knots.
Yes, I got the double call out going on. I have to take a look at that. I haven't had that in a long while. I have to take a look at my notes and see where that's coming from.
Heading 270.
Heading 270 for Swiss 396. Guten Morgen, Swiss 289, ready flight level 320, descending flight level 3 under Takeoff, Cannet.
Good morning, Swiss 289, identify, proceed, Conic, lift to Golf.
Conic, lift to Golf, Swiss 289.
That got a little dark. Oh, there's some weird bumps going on right here. We even want to try that? I think we're going to take that spot right here. How about that? That's definitely not right. We're going to take B-17.
And level 160 for 296.
Oh, get up that hill, baby. Get up that hill. Come on, get up that hill. Did you just ruin my landing gear? I think it just ruined my landing gear. Come on, can you get up that hill? Come on.
Guten Morgen, Swiss 155 Heavy, flight level 250, descending flight level 200. This is 155, identify, proceed, take it on over.
I think this airport needs a little bit of work. All in all, not a bad flight. Zebo performed beautifully, and my USB issue is gone. So that's a big plus. Ground services. is.
Control, good evening, Camber 543. Heavies are 3,000.
Chocks are in position.
230 in the left turn, direct to let go.
Ground power.
Hello, 543, good evening, with a contact 290.
Ground power.
Reach speed up to 2, flight level 290, Camber 543.
And let's get on. Ground air. Don't need you anymore. And those doors are open. And you are set to stand by, and galley power is off. I do believe that's going to do it. Let's see. So taxi and exterior lights is needed. Okay, APU start, that's up and running. Your dampers off, window heat switches are off, probe heats off, wing anti-ice is off, engine start selectors is needed, they're off. Auto brake selector is off, speed brake is down, flaps are up, transponder to TA auto. Weather radar to test, parking brake was on, transponder to standby, which it is right now. Electrical power, APU or ground. We're on ground, and we are set for unconditioned air. Fuel levers are set to cut off. Anti-collision light is off. Passenger signs are off. Fuel pump switches are off. Electrical panel check set. Set galley power to off. Galley power is off. Window heat switches are off. Hydraulic pump switches are off. Exterior lights as needed, and we've got the position lights. That's it. Flight director switches up. You guys should be off. You're slipping there, buddy. Chocks in position, the brakes off. Okay. How about we shut it down completely? Okay, IRS selectors to off. Exterior lights. Emergency exit lights off. Exterior lights are off. Bleed panel, we're already set for unconditioned air outside. Engine start selected to both. APU or ground power disconnect. We are going to disconnect from ground power. AC/DC selectors to standby, and the DC battery switch is off. And that's a wrap. Well, I hope you enjoyed this flight from St. Martin to San Juan. It was a pretty nice flight, all in all. In the beginning, the flight plan that I had in there didn't match the Navigraph charts. I'm going to have to go back and take a look at that. And on the back end, Zebo seemed to be a little bit too high, a little too fast. So take a look at that. That could be my fault. User error is definitely a possibility. So thanks for joining me, and I'll catch you on the next run. Take care. How about we stop that clock as well? And that clock would have been stopped